Simply we go to Google and type Google keyword tool, and it should give us the result as far as this URL is concerned. Okay, it should be the first result. If not, just keep in mind that this is the URL. Okay, and the interface looks like this. Now, when I look at an interface that if I'm not familiar with, then what I tend to do is spend 5, 10, 15 minutes, and I start exploring all what I see on the screen. And I encourage you to do that as well, okay? Because there's a reason for everything to be on a particular user interface. And for us to understand how to target keywords and how to conduct keyword research, we must get familiar with at least overall understanding of the options that we see, okay? Now, we need to first of all understand this fact. This is just to give us an idea, okay? And if you really, read everything that you see on a particular user interface, then as you can see here, these are just ideas. And this keyword tool is designed mainly for AdWords, okay? Now, as you know, Google makes billions of dollars every year out of thin air, and their money-making machine is their AdWords element of their business model, right? And surely, let's imagine Google takes this away from the people who run online marketing campaigns, running AdWords, right? Now, if Google was to take this away, then they're not going to make money like they do. Therefore, we as SEO take advantage of this, okay? Whether you're running AdWords or whether you're running search engine optimization for organic rankings, they work hand in hand. Therefore, your ability to target a keyword and rank kind of depends on your understanding of Google, okay? Therefore, let's get right into it, and let's start typing in some simple keywords to see what we can gather from this tool, okay? Let's take Google SEO services as an example, okay? Or let's just take SEO services. Now, if I was to, let's say, if I'm in SEO industry and I offer SEO services, therefore, I type those keywords in. Meaning, for your online industry, you're going to be typing your own keywords in that box, okay? You can also, put your competitor's URL here and conduct searches according to your competitor's website and the way Google sees them and so on, okay? So that option is there for you as well. Let's just quickly type a particular keyword, just one word, conduct the search. Now, we have advanced options and filters. Now, this is very critical for you to explore. Now, first, what I tend to do is I type a word and I choose all countries, all languages, and so on, okay? Now, I live in Australia, okay? Then, after I conduct that search, I then come back and, narrow down to country, okay? And surely you should be doing the same thing. Now, we've got include adult IDs. No, we don't want to include that. And we also have option here. This is very important as well. Okay, by default, it shows results coming from desktops and laptop devices. Now, we also have mobile devices option here. You can surely choose that, especially if you have a mobile website, and also if you offer services that especially, let's say, young people, right? Young people, they tend to have smartphones, always ready next to them. They go and they start, searching Google through their mobile device. Now, if that's the case, your understanding should be, if I choose that and type, conduct that search, what will happen is, yeah, sure, Google will give me similar ideas, but you need to understand that people who use mobile devices to search Google, they don't tend to type in, 4, 5, 6 different keywords into that search box, okay? They usually, type in 1, 2, or 3 words, and that's about it. So, but having an option for you to, glimpse at that data also is important for you. Therefore, simply play around with that as well. On the right hand side, if you're not running AdWords, you don't really have to worry about this, okay? But nonetheless, you need to kind of understand the result sets that it's given us based on these match types. Now, match types, if you're running AdWords, you must understand it, or else you're going to waste a lot of money, right? But for organic rankings, we don't have to really rely on this data at this stage, okay? Now let's just do that search, see what it's given us, okay? On the right hand side here, we've got columns. You can choose all columns. Let's apply that filter, and as you can see, Google being Google, it's going to give us more options here, okay? Now, local search trends become very important, especially if you have an online business that offers products and services based on seasons, for example. Let's say Christmas gifts, for example. Let's say if you sell Christmas gifts, then for you to have a look at local search trends become very important, okay? And if you do not offer seasonal products or services, then perhaps you don't really have to focus or go in depth and learn all that stuff, okay? For our tutorial session, we're going to look at these two especially, okay? Competition is not important for your organic rankings, okay? What that means is, this tool is going to give you competition, meaning ideas as to, it's saying, for this keyword it's medium competition or high competition or low competition, right? For your organic rankings and for your keyword list building, you don't really have to worry about that, because it's very important that you actually don't worry about that, or else you may target some keywords. You may be interested in, let's say, SEO in Sydney, right? And if you look at that, you say, you know what, it's got too much competition, it's high competition. If that's the case, I'm not going to target this. See, we don't want to do that, right? Because if you do everything right, then you don't have to worry about this here. So let's just take that away, and let's just look at these two, because just yesterday I read a recent blog post from a reputable search engine optimization blog, and they've actually got something, they were talking about global monthly searches, but I actually, when I looked at the information they provided, I knew straight away that they actually were informing webmasters like yourself, but they were informing you wrong, okay? Now, global monthly searches means this. If you press on the icon with any option here, see, you got icons here, it's question mark saying help, meaning more information, right? You should definitely read it. But this global monthly searches and local monthly searches is very critical for you to understand while you're building your keyword list. Global monthly searches, this is how it works. This is for 12 months, okay? 12 months, what that is, all the data that Google has over past 12 months combined and then averaged into a month, okay? That's what you see here, because you will come across global monthly searches and local monthly searches, and they will be different. And if that's different, okay, just understand that global monthly searches takes the entire Google network of the internet itself for the past 12 months, and they average to a monthly result set, so to speak, okay? So that's what they're saying here. But local monthly searches, that's different. What that is, let's imagine previous month, and therefore, let's say 30 days in 1 month, let's say, and that Google shows you results for previous month, for the entire month only. Okay, whereas this is different. Okay, just understand the difference of this. Okay, because it's very critical, especially if you're going local. If you run a business or if you're targeting keywords that are based locally, then you must understand the difference between this and that. Okay, because this becomes very important, especially if you're targeting locally, which you should anyway. For any online business that you're in, you should definitely be focusing on local searches anyway, right? So what happened? What have we done? We've simply typed a keyword. We can simply put our competitor's URL there and just we erase that, and we can simply type competitor url.com, for example, right? So your competitor's URL go there, or websites that are related to your industry. Okay, that's very important. You can put any URL in there if you want. Now, let's say we've done this search and this is the result set it brought for us. Now, when we're looking at this result set, what we need to start thinking about is, okay, I searched this, it brought me these ideas, and then you start thinking, okay, you know what, surely you're not going to be able to target every single one of them for organic rankings anyway. Okay, that's just not possible, right? But if that's the case, then you got to be able to say, you know what, which ones are the most important for me? Which ones can I look at, and from all the results that I see, which ones can I take and then expand those ones? Okay, that is very critical for your organic rankings. Now, you can also download these, which you should, okay, just to keep it with you, for the life of your SEO projects. Okay, so I'm not going to say to you you should simply go for all of these 1-2 words, okay, because if you do that, then you're not going to see good results for your SEO projects. Instead, you should be looking at it in such way that you start seeing what is important for my potential customers. What are they really searching? That search intent is critical for you to master. That's the whole idea while you're using Google AdWords tool. Okay, it's just that critical. So we've simply expanded our single keyword into 2. Okay, now if we do that, then it's going to expand those keywords as you see here. Okay, it's going to be like, instead of 2, it's going to be 3, and so on. Okay, let's say if that's the case, then you start looking at the result sets here. You look at this, then you think, okay, you know what, this particular keyword is 1, 2, and it gets searched globally a lot. Okay, but if you're offering services, let's say if you're an electrician in Sydney, then global monthly search result set is not really going to be very important for you in that sense. But this will, because that's local monthly searches, right? So therefore, that's what you look at when you look at this information that you see. Okay, and don't be discouraged by these low numbers either. Okay, because we're still gathering information, right? So let's say then you can surely download those ideas as well. You can download them, which you should. Okay, then you can say, all right, out of what I see here, what else can I, what else interests me? Surely they all interest you, but what I'm saying is you got to pick the important ones, right? Not all of them. The ones that suits you. You started with single word, then 2 words. Then what if I then turn around and say, okay, we can press on it and we can say, show me more like this. Or you can simply search Google. Okay, we can search Google. That's just common sense, pretty easy. We don't do that at this stage, but just know that you have that option. So we press on it and show me more like this, because that seems reasonable for me. At this stage you may think, well, local monthly searches, 91 searches per month, that's not smart. No, it is smart, when we really understand what's going on. So I want to tell Google to show me more like that. Okay, so well, it's showing me more like that. Now when it does, right, the things that you see here, quotes and brackets and so on, they are related to match types. Okay, for organic rankings we don't really have to worry about that much at this stage, right? And then when Google brings results like that, then you think, okay, it showed me more like that, so you know, it looks like the ones that it showed me before. Then I'm gonna say nah. Okay, then we go back to show more something else, right? So that's what we're doing. We're gathering that feeling, we're gathering that idea, right? We're getting overall understanding. That's how you use Google Keyword Tool, because it's gonna show you the intent. Because you will see in a minute, someone's looking for professional SEO services. For example, you see, you need to understand that when people search Google search box, you know, they don't browse around. Okay, no one goes on Google search box and say to themselves, oh, you know what, I'm gonna put some keywords in here and I'm gonna see what it's gonna bring. People don't do that. What people do when they search, they're looking for something, right? Now, that's why when you conduct this search, that's what it's showing you. You know, the Google Keyword Tool is giving you that insight here. That's what you meant to be looking at. Okay? And, you know, these, let's say professional, you know, that's a modifier to SEO services. So then I gotta be imagining my potential customer in front of me, right? I'm gonna be thinking, you know, why would they search for professional? Perhaps maybe they are, you know, maybe being professional is important to them, right? So see, or I have a small business, you know what, that looks very promising to me. For example, if I was in this industry, for example, right? Then, well, why would someone search for small business SEO service? Common sense, right? Like, you know, small business owner is gonna search for terms like this. So then, see, that's what you're seeing here. Or about organic SEO services. What that means, when I look at that, I'm thinking, all right, well, whoever is searching for that, they may be, you know, running advertising somewhere, whether it's, you know, newspapers, television, or whatever, or AdWords and whatever, but they are kind of getting to understand the organic side of things, right? So that's why they, in my mind, when I look at it, I think, organic SEO services, organic, how did they know that particular keyword? Meaning, for them to be able to actually put that into, you know, search box as to organic SEO services, for them to do that, they must have read something about SEO and so on. Okay, see, this is this is how you use this tool to gain that insight, that intent of your visitor, right? Not many SEO services or SEO video tutorials are going to give you that information, right? But when you look at certain things as to the information that I'm sharing you, that's what you got to be thinking when you start creating your keyword list, right? So, local SEO services, you see, whether I target that particular keyword or not, okay, you know, I need to start thinking, okay, you know what, I need to create a landing page. I must modify my web page so that I'm going to rank for this keyword or this keyword, right? I'm not going to be able to rank for every single one of them, right? But, you know, choosing the ones that are important to you is important. That's what I'm saying to you, right? So, don't be discouraged by these numbers that you see here. Okay, let's say, you know, I live in Melbourne, right? It seems like 720 searches, but, you know, what if I rank for SEO services, right? So I'm getting lots of local monthly searches. What if then I turn around, you know, modify it as to put Melbourne and rank that as well? Then, I'm getting extra 720, you know, potential visitors, for example, right? So then what about, how about this one, 91? Okay, but I'm targeting, let's say, 2 words, but then because I rank them, for example, then expanding to have those in it as well gives me more and more and more. See, that's how you expand. That's how you choose. You choose 1, 2 root keywords. Then you choose those that you can modify that is suitable for your own online industry, right? So that's the whole idea. You start with 1, 2 words, then you expand it to 3, then 4, and then see, okay, SEO services, for example, okay, in this example, then how can I modify it? How can I stem more out of it and target the longer ones as well, right? That's the whole idea. So that's how you use Google Keyword Tool. Make no mistake about it. Okay, you download all that you find. Now, once you create the list, then you choose, out of thousands that you may be able to gather, then you choose, okay, which are the most important 10 for me to create. Meaning, you create a landing page, choose, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? You can actually rank 10 different keywords per one page. You can do that. What if you create 5 different landing pages, right? So that's the whole idea here. That's how you perform your competition. Okay, there is no ifs and buts about it. You don't just go and you don't just say and then you just target that, because if you just done that, then you're not gonna get anywhere online, right? What I'm saying is you target that. What if I say, see, then see what happened here. See, I gathered the idea here. I gathered the insights. It's given me that overall understanding, right? Then Google search box is your friend. Then it expands, right? See, then that's a modifier, right? Right? Then you look at it, this is what you do. After you choose the ones, like 10, 20, 30 that you want to rank in organic results, then you go to Google box and start typing that sort of research in the Google box as well. Let's say we search for that, then related searches become important as well. Look how it expands it, how it stems, okay? Your ability to outperform everyone else in your field is your ability to choose keywords properly and then expand other keywords that are related to that, and expanding them more and more into 4, 5, 6, 7 even, right? Now I show you as well. I show you something else which you're gonna thank me for anyway, right? Let's say SEO services. Okay, let's say for small. Okay, let's just choose this, right? Let's choose this, right? Now let's say I'm targeting this keyword, then I'm targeting this keyword, then I am targeting these keywords, right? Now if I do that, then you look at each one of them. Okay, don't worry about this one here. Okay, stop words and all that stuff. That's not going to help anyone, right? You don't want to rank for this keyword. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Surely your industry is going to be different, but when you choose these longer ones, right, this is what you do. You delete that. You say, okay, you use the tilde operator on your keyboard. It's on top of your tab key, right? Then you say, okay, give me what you know, as in tilde and a keyword related to your industry. Then you minus the same word. Okay, see, then this is how you do it, right? Each keyword you choose, use the tilde operator with a minus operator. You're saying to Google, give me all that you know about this keyword. That's what it's saying, right? See? Okay, but then don't give me this. So then what you need to look at is, okay, if I'm targeting a particular keyword, then related to that keyword is this, right? What else? let's go expand. Oh, okay, this seems, as far as Google is concerned, per that keyword, you know, cheap, low cost. What else? Can I see something else in your industry? When you start playing around with it, you will see different ones too. Okay, then this is very critical for you. This is actually a must. There is no ifs and buts about it. Then when you do this kind of research, you write things down. Okay, it's very critical. Okay, for whatever keyword. Okay, let's just do this. Show me what you know. That's what I'm saying to Google. Show me what you know as far as this keyword. Okay, it knows this as well. What else? Does it know anything else? For this particular industry, it probably doesn't, because it's too specific, right? So, okay, whether it makes no difference, you write things down. Okay, what we've done. Okay, what about this? Because, you know, in that sample example, that's what we've done. So give me this. Oh, okay. As far as Google is concerned, this word is related to this close as possible. Okay, this is very critical. It's a must for you to do this research. Okay, so you started here. I've shown you, you know, much more than what you anticipated in this video session. Perhaps you spent, you know, 10-20 minutes. I don't know how long this video session is going to go for, because I want to pass my passion, and I really want to, you know, share information that's really going to help you. Okay, help your rankings, you know, outperform or outrank all any people as far as targeting keywords are concerned, right? So, you know, a lot of people talk a good game online, right? Oh, you know, just choose related searches, longer ones. No, you never do that, right? So this is how you do it. So you conduct that, then you come. Once you choose, like you make a list, 10-20 words that you want to rank, right? Organic rankings we're talking about, right? We're not talking about paying here, right? We're talking about organic rankings. That's going to be, you know, staying with you. It's going to keep on bringing potential customers because you've done everything smart, right? So once we chose affordable SEO service for small business, right? Once, you know, in this example, regardless how many keywords you have, it doesn't matter, 10, 20, 100, you still must do this. It's a must, right? Or else things you will get in trouble, right? Because you know, offsite SEO, you're gonna be doing offsite SEO too, right? And you know, anchor text and all that is important, right? So when you start playing around with this, then you know you do things properly. So that keyword, well, I need to be targeting that as well. If I'm targeting that keyword and Google is aware of it as such, then I gotta be targeting that as well, especially on my off-site SEO. It's a critical element. It's a must. Then you see, low cost. Well, you know, then for example, okay, that's how you do it. See what happened? I didn't just target one keyword, because I must be going for this as well. If I'm going for this, which in this example I was, then as far as Google is concerned, this is that as well. So if I'm ranking for this, okay, if I'm ranking for this is simple. Okay, and not everyone's gonna be typing affordable. Some people, they like to, you know, think of affordable as cheap, or some people think of affordable as low cost, for example, right? So same thing, for each keyword you're targeting, you must, you know, write these down too. You know, if you're using Excel, put them in Excel, but it's just a must. That's all there is to it. Same is true with this keyword, solutions. Okay, it matters not. Okay, let's say I need to, let's say, you know, I create a, let's say, blog post, or written an article or press release and so on, and you know, SEO services was my backlink, for example, in the anchor text, right? But no, apparently okay, no, that wouldn't be smart. Okay, SEO in this example, because Google has given me that, right? Google has given me that minus that, see that that's important keyword for me. It's a must for me to understand that. Okay, then I have a look. Okay, what else does it know regarding that keyword? That's agencies. Apparently this is somehow important as far as services is concerned, as far as see it's very important. Okay, what about minus, what does it know of this word? Young. Sure, okay. I'm not gonna be, you know, targeting affordable SEO services for young businesses and so on, right? But nonetheless, let me see what else, right? That's the whole idea here. We're looking at it. Oh, little, okay, short. Okay, what if I say, you know, short SEO results, or SEO results for you know, in shortest possible time, you know, within my anchor text, right? See, that's short. See, then I covered not only small, but also what Google knows of, you know, related to that word. How about this? Okay, write things down. It's a must. That's all there is to it. You watch. If you simply follow the insights that I'm sharing with you, and then, you know, do things properly, and then you watch, you know, within 1 month, you know, within very short time, you won't be just ranking for what Google shows you here. You'll be ranking for much more. Okay, so that's how you do it. I want to thank you once again. I know I talk a bit fast because I get carried away, because I want to really, you know, share proven insights with you. Insights that I believe that you will not be able to find easily amongst, you know, millions of different videos that YouTube has. Okay, you know, a lot of people talk a good game without really giving you core information. Okay, so this is how you use Google AdWords tool. Okay, you start by typing in your industry specific keywords, understanding the options that it gives you. Okay, understanding and also, you know, experimenting with it, not just, you know, going, okay, give me that, oh yeah, okay, oh, that seems nice, let me just go for that, right? No. Type your words, you know, different ones related to your industry, expand them, you know, conduct different filters on them, right? Choose mobile devices, whether you target mobile devices or not, you know, iPads or smartphones and so on, whether you target them or not. Okay, it's a critical element for you to understand the mentality of people who are searching for your products and services. Okay, this is how you use Google Keyword Tool, not only to gather that idea that Google makes available free for you, okay, not only to get an overall view, but also to gain the understanding of the way that your potential customers search Google. And this keyword tool gives you that insight, and that's why it's priceless, that's why it's a must. But once again, head out to other videos that I made available, watch them as well. You know, maybe they go for 10, 20 minutes, half an hour, it matters not. Okay, because, you know, spending 1 hour watching and learning core, potent, useful information is going to be really of benefit. That I feel with all my heart. Okay, so, you know, your related searches, you know, I made videos available for you that you can, you know, watch and have a look, because when you combine all these insights, then not only will you be targeting, you know, most intelligent keywords, most profitable keywords, that's going to bring, you know, time after time, see, everyone else is paying money for this, and as you can see, you know, in very short time, number one, people are coming, I'm not paying anyone any money. See, that is the potential of you understanding the insights that I've shared with you. Okay, it will allow you to rank. Let's say I show you now affordable SEO service. For example, let's say let me then say, okay, what about this? Okay, am I in the first page? Yeah, I am in the first page. It is very easy for me to get here anyway, right? Okay, how about okay, am I in the first page? Yes, I'm in. If I'm in the first page, climbing to number one position if you're on the first page is easy. Okay, I just need to work on it a little bit more. But let's say, am I ranking for this in the first page? Let's have a look. Oh, I'm here as well for that too. See, you know, if I just targeted just 2 words and forgot about the rest, then, you know, that wouldn't be smart. Because not only that I'm ranking for, you know, shorter ones, but as you expand, okay, see, well, that's a different keyword now. That's a whole different ball game happen here. You know, that compared to this is different, but nonetheless, first page, first position, everyone else is paying, I'm not. Same potential is available for you if you simply rewatch this video session, if you have to, because I know I get carried away and pass a lot of information for you. I really want to thank you very much. If you believe in your heart of hearts that I have contributed to your online business, I would encourage you to follow the links and give me a like on Facebook. That will be appreciated. Or if you have any questions, simply comment or email me. I'm happy to answer you. Okay? Thank you very much. I wish you all the success, and I know with all my heart, if you follow the insights that I've shared with you, you will rank your keywords. You will outperform your competitors. And not only you will rank 1, 2, 3, 4 words, you will be able to rank many other ones, and do so according to Google guidelines. So then, you know, your online business can grow and grow and grow. Thank you very much. All the best. Thank you. Bye-bye.